Okay, end of this battle theme. There is a scratch track I made here, a short score, and I have these held out chords, and I'm gonna experiment with making them a brass section. So this is what I have. I've also got some drums here, so it's going to be hopefully really nice chord progression. So let's see what we have. In terms of instruments here, I'm using a solo tuba because that's all you really need. And then trombone section. So here's tuba, trombone section, trumpet section, and horn section. That might be a little much. So let's think tuba down here, and I'm going to make this a little bit louder than the original file I had. Again, I do these in Sibelius, so they assign dynamics. I don't want it too loud. I want it more warm. So that's going to be tuba, bass trombone. Okay, copy. I put it on track, of course. Tuba, here's bass trombone. That's good range. All right, so those are going to be in unisons, unless we try the tuba down the octave. We also got the bass and cello playing that part, so then there might be some conflict. So the chord progression: G minor, then we have, this is enharmonically spelled, that's just an E flat major, then A major, F major, bunch of transformations here, parallel fifths, but it doesn't matter. I think there's parallel fifths. Actually, can't tell. Not really looking that closely. B flat, G minor, B augmented. So the fifths, or the tenor voice, will go to the trombones as well. Let me try bringing those. Oops. Putting a separation here. Oh, I see what's happening. It's too quiet. Might be distracting now. And all these strings should be doubled. Just thinking about this at the same time, I know it's a little bit all over the place. I think this part here I currently have in the violins in octaves. So maybe I'll match that with flute. Is this the MIDI looks crazy. Like, look at this. What is that? Why is all this noise at the end? All right. So this, or maybe I'll put a horn of some sort on it. So let's do this. My score order is horrible. I see. I have an extra thing. So I'll put this as flute. Okay, something is not in sync. Oh, why is it a 16th note off? Okay, weird. Slide that back. Kind of. Chords sound full by putting in the other harmony, and then we'll arrange it for a. So 3 trombones might be okay, and then figure out what to do, what the horn's going to play. All right, let's make these all. I could have just copy and pasted everything in there, but whatever. Actually, let's add a little bit of it. There's a cool plug-in in here. It varies the velocity. voice, and I think the horn should have the top 2 voices. And maybe the trumpet will play the melody. So let's see. So horns here, but maybe the lower one will go up higher. And let's do, I haven't done much of this. I'm just going to slide it over by a tick so it sounds a little bit more full. Velocity is way too high. So this horn sample I'm using has different velocities. Different sounds for different velocities, so I don't know if I like that. I'm trying to see where the threshold is. Maybe it's 70? Yeah. So we're going to try the other one called horn section 2. That might be better. So horn section, bring that down. Liking the sound a little bit better. The balance is weird, and it sounds like the timing is a little bit off. So I'm gonna shift it back a bit. This is not done here, now I might want to try something different. I might want to maybe quiet down the trombones a little bit. They blend better here. Because I had this marked soft in the score. So I'm going to do 90%. Yeah, it feels like something's missing. It might be this string part. So we got a brass choir. With no trumpet yet, but we might not need it. Now I'm going to put in viola. I think I have, yeah, I have the cellos and basses doing both. Let's give it to the viola too. Or maybe it'll sound nice if they played the brass type part of it. Bring up an octave, this chromatic thing. I need some context. It's here for the top, actually. I did a lot of work on drums today, too. That's why I changed the brass at the end for a timbre change. The ending part works the best. The rest needs to be filled out. Let's hear the brass in the beginning. There's those trumpets are just not powerful enough. Actually, what's the tune? Right here. That's what I consider the melody. It seems like we need a horn. Doubling that. So I got one. It's not loud enough. So I'm going to put in the section sound instead. Oh, I have it on section. Okay, he's going to make it louder. I even have the dynamics put in here. Okay, so this just needs more power. On these chords. What is this thing? G augmented? Not even. E minor major 7. That's much better. There's some brass. Obviously now it's clashing with something else. Make it quieter. But what is it? C sharp and no, C and D sharp and E. Whoa. So I don't know. The trombone should be doing that. So I have it going back and forth between brass and woodwinds here. I want to see what this needs more. So let's see. This right here. It doesn't make any sense that the trumpet just kind of stopped there. And where's my short score? Right here. That could be a horn. Does not sound right. Don't like that sound. So instead of using the section, I'm putting it back on normal. This. Dovetail that better. This is so quiet. What am I doing? Clarinet solo. Doesn't always have to be loud and epic and all that stuff, but we can bring this up a little bit. All right. Put an envelope. So I'm just going to bring it. There's a little clarinet solo. I don't want to change the velocity because that would change the timbre. So I didn't do any of this. What are these chords? Who's playing those chords? Is that strings? I didn't hear any of this. That's nice. That sounds strange at the end. That should be short. I think I might have had that short once and changed my mind, but changing it back. Viola. Oops. There's the B theme. Drums don't make any sense because they go in the double time, yet there's no bass or anything doing anything. So that just needs to be filled out. I have a marker here that this is the end. A minute and a half, okay. But let's hear the loop. Let's hear if this is going to loop okay. An A theme from here. Set up a loop. Let's see that transition. So that's a couple things I got to think about is the drums. I had like a rock beat before, and I just didn't think that was appropriate. It just did not work. This is a little more tribal, for lack of a better word, this groove here. But then it goes into the rock beat later, and I just think it sounds inappropriate. So that's something I got to think about, is what I'm going to be doing with the drums. And then some parts in this B section need to be orchestrated and filled out. But I'm thinking this is coming along. I don't know what this is going to be for. It might be for, I might send it over for RPG Legend. We'll see what happens. I like the idea of having lots of different battle themes, so it doesn't get old. If you're doing lots of battles, why do you? The thing with RPGs is you hear the same battle theme all the time. It'd be cool to change it up. So I'll be doing several of these. All right, until next time.